Truth man here. So this smoke is for side dudes. If you got the nerve to be a side dude, I want to show you what side dudes cause. I want to show you. And I'm going to real stories because people always try to, oh, that was fake. This is Fox News, December 19th, 2024. 2 people accused of killing and dismembering a man in a possible love triangle have been arrested with some major help from Google Maps. That's one. And the reason why I say this because they're trying to debunk this story. They're trying to say that wasn't a love triangle thing. It was like a revenge thing. So in case you're right, I'm going to give you some real stories, buddy. Side dudes cause problems all over. This whole thing, like a lot of our problems stem from dudes that's willing to be side dude. The minute y'all see a light-skinned chick, y'all throw y'all lives away for her. Y'all will mess with a married woman. Y'all will play in the shadows. And like I said, if it is a dude, if you do exist, you a bitch. Simple as that. And I'm going to say it. And you can judge me all you want. Because I've never seen your face. I don't know your name or anything. So if you the reason why she acting like this, all disrespectful and stuff, trying to push my buttons and try me, you a bitch. Now come say something. This is what side dudes cause. This is the type of stuff they call. They'll literally sleep with a woman in another man's bed and think he just supposed to just brush it off like, okay, man, I'll pay rent here. He slept with her in my bed, man. You know, I ain't gonna do nothing. That's what they think. Or they'll even say he ain't gonna do nothing. A lot of side dudes is dead right now. We're gonna go to some of the stories. I just showed you one. So you ain't gonna be able to debunk this. We going straight from news. Just my city alone. My city alone. Here's another cold case. Parent-Trump love triangle. Authorities in Wisconsin believe they solved an 85 cold case murder charging the woman with the death of another woman. Same thing with women. Like, y'all allowing these dudes to hide. Okay. I'm going to go to a lot of them. All different time periods. And then we're going to go for a ride. I'm going to go back to where I need. Body, June 3rd, 1990. The body of a 21-year-old Beth Bulge was found slumped over in her car. Her murder remains unsolved. They say that they believe it was a love triangle thing. See, these dudes be so cowardly to tell their wives what they doing, so they'll try to do something to the women too. December 30th, 2019. Man accused of let's read this. This is Wisconsin. We ain't even going to the other states too much. Okay, listen to this. Wind Lake. Where is this from? This is 2019. The man accused of breaking into a Wind Lake home and shooting another man to death have been formally charged. He did it on December 26th. Says he had been formally charged. Investigators believe the shooting stemmed from a love triangle. Troy Hoffman of New Berlin faces the following charges. Well, I'm going to try not to use names. First-degree intentional homicide. Attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Felony mistreatment of animals. I don't know if the dog tried to. He said the defendant has been charged with 3 counts. Count 1 is first-degree intentional homicide, use of a dangerous weapon, subjecting him to life imprisonment plus 5 years. Count 2 is attempted first-degree homicide, use of a dangerous weapon. He did all of this over abroad, y'all. Listen to this. According to criminal complaint, 40-year-old was upset after finding out his girlfriend's current love interest was, and then names another man. And get this. This is why, look, man, I hate dude lost his life, but dude was a mark. They worked together. So look, man, this dude, we getting on side dudes right now. And list the company they worked at and say he sent threatening texts to his girlfriend about how he was going to see and do something to the other dude. The couple ended up outside the other dude's home. It says where it is. Where they got into an argument. These dudes was arguing over a hoe. It says, officials say the first dude, girlfriend, saw he had a black handgun and fearing for her life, she ran toward the street to get an accurate address and called police. So now she want to call the police. What? Dude, this stuff is that's why I love these videos. I love making these videos. Listen, man, if you side dude, stop. Just stop. Learn how to control your passions. Go buy you some sex. Do anything. But don't be playing with people's emotions like this, man. And then you want to argue with the dude? And I'm talking to somebody that's gone, y'all. He was arguing with the dude. You work with this man and you gonna mess with his girl? Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. Never hesitate to see a ninja on his back. Hey, man. Hey, listen, man. You shouldn't have been playing with dude, man. And he wrong for doing it. He a simp. He an even bigger simp for doing it. But what did he think dude was gonna do? It's even more personal when you know the person and they try to step in, especially when they be talking slick. I'm telling you. That's like your best friend get with your ex-wife and then be trying to talk slick, especially if you know you can whoop him. You know you can whoop him. And this is why, dude, everybody that do something is not because they like the worst person. So listen, it says, I'm going to give y'all one more, and then we're going to go for a ride, get back to where I need to be so I can continue to work. It says, official says she watched as such and such walked up to such and such home and heard shots going off. Such and such then exited the home and began walking back towards his girlfriend, firing his gun at her. Says she ran to avoid getting shot. Now she swooshes, swooshes, swooshes. She doing all these sex acts to both of these guys. And now she running. Now she running like Superman, faster than the speeding bullet. You little, oh man. Let's scale back to cussing, man. She getting away, dude gone. She running. She getting away faster than the speeding bullet. You little trifling little 304. It says, authorities interviewed another person who was in the residence with the side dude that's gone. He gone. What you thought? You gone, he gone. Went to the kitchen and was shot. It says, with side dude at the time of the shooting. So the authorities interviewed another person who was in the residence with side dude at the time of the shooting. She told officials she was in the living room when she heard loud sounds coming from outside, and side dude went to the kitchen and was shot. The witness told investigators she ran upstairs to hide. What that was his other dude? See, here's the thing. This is what I notice about guys, and this is every race. When they got a little endowment, they want all the women. They want to outdo dudes. But if you being side dude, that's wrong answer, man. That's X, that's And this kind of stuff be happening to you because guys ain't gonna play around with you. Dudes be fighting, man, when they, like me. You hear me calling the dude a bitch. You a bitch. Any dude she talking to is a bitch. And I hope you watching, because I know she like to watch my videos where I'm talking about this kind of stuff. If you do got a boy, tell him I said he a bitch, and he ain't gonna say nothing to me. Oh, you supposed to be cursed? Yep. Love the Most High. Name in the book of life. But I'm, from an earthly standpoint, in the flesh, I'm going to call you a bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. That's what you are. If you hiding, you playing side dude, you talking all lovey-dovey, you a hoe. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to call you what it is. Ain't no way I would ever be side dude. If I know somebody got somebody else, I don't want them. They be like trying to talk to you. Oh, okay, we could be cool. But guess what? I ain't going to try to get with you. Let me go back to my story so I can get going. This is what happened to side dudes right here. Over some sex. Man, look, man. We live in 2025. Like Coach Greg always say, the whole dating landscape is monotone. You can go on OnlyFans, you go on X Hamster and be like, I'm going to fly you out. What's up? You going to come see me? And get you some. But these dudes, they want to mess with dudes' wives and girlfriend. Dudes paying bills, taking care of these women. And here you come. You a chump. I don't respect side dudes. I don't got no love or respect for none of you, dude. You ain't nothing about you manly. You might as well transition. It says the Racine County Sheriff's Office arrived to find side dude shot multiple times in the kitchen. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead over some sex. He lost his life over some sex. And then you had the nerve to try to mess with your own co-worker's girlfriend. What did you think was going to happen, ninja? And I respect the dead, but I don't respect what he did, man. He shouldn't have did this, man. He put himself in a bad position. Now, me personally, I wouldn't do nothing to side dude unless I felt threatened. I don't care who she get with. I would really not do nothing to him if he got on his knee and married her and took her off my hands where I ain't have to pay all that money. I'd be like, F him and her. Middle fingers up, both of them. I wouldn't care. It says, disgruntled dude left the county after the shooting, but eventually turned himself in to the police. This was a love triangle. Now, let's see if we can get to another story. It's a lot of... I don't even got to go to y'all cities. I know it's happening in your city, too. Yep, this is all over. This really happened. Look, February 3rd, 2020. Man shot, killed Neil Brayshore in possible love triangle. Officers arrest suspect in deadly shooting near Bayshore Mall. That's on Port Washington Road, for those of you that don't know about Milwaukee. And the other dude was trying to, look, man, you trying to argue with a man and you sneaking around with his girl. These dudes are nuts, man. Yep, just another one. Shot him 6 times. 3 of them hit. Shot at him. 3 of them hit him. The victim's girlfriend told investigators she was going to work at Cheesecake Factory when she and the victim got into an argument about her friendship with the other guy. Now let's go. So debunk that. Those is all real news stories. That's fake news. No, it's not. These things actually happen here in Wisconsin. And that's why I went to Wisconsin. Went to our news. So debunk that. Debunk that. You go to them articles, you're going to see them dudes in their prison garb in court pleading their cases. Both love triangles. Chicks who want their cake and eat it too. Let me tell you women something. The vagina does not work the same as the penis. Nor does your mind work like a man's mind. So when you do these things, just know that a lot of men cannot handle it. They not no matrix. They not gonna be able to handle it. I'm not gonna do nothing to no side dude as long as he don't try to do nothing to me or my kids or anything. If let's say I go to court, I file them papers on him, and they say, well, you got to pay her rent, right? Right? If she tried to move some dude in, this is what I would do. I wouldn't do nothing to him. As long as he don't say nothing to her, you not my kid's daddy. You ain't not nothing to do with my kids. Nothing. Be like, okay, well, I need your first and last name, man. So we can run a check on this dude. Ain't no way I'm finna pay some rent in a house that some other dude is sleeping in. That's not even fair. This is why we tell y'all not to get married. This is why we tell y'all recreational use only. If you recreational use only, then you find out she got another dude, it ain't supposed to bother you. Because you like, oh well, playtime's over. Let's just start saying that. Playtime's over. When you catch your girl, or shall I not say your girl, your current, just say playtime's over. And go have your recess somewhere else. See, y'all be trying to do, forget that love, forget that Notebook, forget that movies, dude. Titanic. And first of all, Titanic, dude lost his life for a woman that probably was giving it up in all different type of ways to the new dude. And then get this, she's still thinking about him. She's terrible, trash, horrible human being. If that was, I don't know, is it a true story? I don't know. This is how these women play with guys, man. Just say playtime's over. Like with her, playtime's over. I ain't had no recess in over 4 years with this chick. Playtime's over. She can't wait to give up that thing to somebody else. I bet you it's itching. But she want me to sponsor. Hopefully she'll take a hard approach. Be like, I don't need nothing from you. I'll be like, I'll practically want to shake her hand like, that's the main thing I'm worried about, is the money thing. That's the only, and my kids. Them the only two things I think about. I don't care what she do. I picked the wrong one. I had women that was more into me than her, and I let my ego get in the way. Like some of y'all, we let our egos get in the way, so we think that we should keep pursuing people that's playing hard to get. Man, I had plenty. Like when I met her, like I had, man, come on, man. Ask, if you can meet anybody that was kicking it with me back then, just ask them. I don't know what I was thinking. I think it had to be just ego. Or she trying to play hard to get. And that's what happens, man. That's what I get. But we talking about these side dudes, though. We ain't even really talking about me. Man, you side dude, man. You like I say, you that honey bun with the white frosting, thick, fresh out of the factory. That's you. Then these dudes be trying to argue with these dudes. You know what they should be saying? Like, dude, I don't know, man. I apologize, man. I don't want no smoke with you. Look, man, let's just ask her who she want. And the other dude should be like, man, I don't care. I don't even want her. You can have her. Just apologize, man, and stop being side dude. These dudes be trying to argue. Man, yeah, I took her, man, and she said your D was little and you only last 30 seconds. Man, who cares what he got and how long he lasts, man? You in the wrong. You dealing with a woman that already has somebody. I could see if she was one of them bigamy women that be up front like, well, I got a man, but he don't care if I do this. These women, you got a man? No, I ain't got no man. And they be married. And you can't tell me it don't happen because it happened to me back in the day. I rolled up on this chick, body out of this world. I'm like, licking my lips like, hey, come here. She came over there. I said, how you doing? I'm such and such. She introduced herself. I said, let me ask you something. You got a man? No, I ain't got no man. You sure? I'm looking at you. You look like somebody that have a man. This is what I said. Me and one of my guys was just talking about this chick. And so she like, no, I ain't got nobody. I'm single. And she was married. I snapped on that chick. I said, man, this how stuff gets started. I said, I don't mess with married women. I don't even gotta do that, man. I went off on her and hung up in her face, didn't call her no more. And at first I was like, man, I should tell her husband, I should find out who he is and tell him. But a lot of time dudes don't be taking that the right way. They'll be trying to look at you. And back then, hey, listen, man. I don't want to have to do nothing to you over this broad, man. I got other women. You know? Now, I'm older. I don't lie to chicks and none of that. And I vet them out and try to find the lies that they trying to tell to me. Because I'm not finna be side dude. And I'm not finna get with nobody with side dude. If I'm not good enough for you to just focus with me, then we can't have nothing worthwhile in terms of our dealings with each other. And I look at it like this. If I'm gonna share a chick, then I might as well just pay and just get the finest chick with the best body out there, or a really nice body, and then just go about my business instead of trying to keep her around, taking her out and all this. Nah, man. Nah. Not me. Y'all weak like that. You think you tough. But I just showed you two different incidents where side dude came up short. So, looking at what time it is. I was drinking that energy drink. Why my lip looks super purple? Favorite one. This is my favorite. Free advertising. But I don't got no respect or no love for dudes playing side dude. Call me when he go to work. You weak. You weak. Call me when he ain't there. You weak. Sometimes your kids will be acting weird because they be knowing that she talking to side dude when you ain't there. That's another cue you got to look at. Like, when you come around your kids acting weird, sometimes you might have to drill little Johnny. Like, man, hey, who was your mama talking to today? I don't know, it was some guy. Little Johnny might fold, or he might be mad that she doing it. He might tell you. Just be glad you find out, man. Don't do nothing to nobody. Just leave. This is why we gotta have our money. I'm telling you, man, my money ain't like I got a little money. I do. But my money ain't right for me to just go and do this. That's why I say I'm finna start staying out here 20 hours if I have to. 20 hours. Starting today, I'm liable to stay out here 20 hours. I got to get my paper all the way up. All the way up. 5 figures, 10 figures, or 6 figures. All the way up. I have to, man. The longer you stay around, the more you putting yourself in jeopardy. Because I ain't no bitch. I will fight and I will shoot. And I know this, so I'm going to avoid these situations. I'm not going to put myself. That's why I got to get my money right so I can move around. Move around. These women, when they disrespect you, it's just going to get worse. You got to get away from around them. You can't be I tried to live in the same house. It did not work. Did not work at all. Because one of the reasons it didn't work, because she wanted me to keep paying all the bills. But yet, the situation has changed. It's changed. We ain't no couple no more. So why you want me to pay all the bills? So, if you a side dude, I just want you to know you hoe. But don't take that the wrong way. Just stop being side dude. Start vetting these women out, controlling your small head, refusing to do anybody's girl or wife. Man, it's women everywhere. It's images everywhere that you can look at and get one off. This is the easiest time to get yours off in history. And y'all want to mess with somebody else's girlfriend or wife. That just shows you a despicable human being. You horrible at this. Terrible human. Terrible. You might as well be an animal. You might as well be an animal. That's all I'm going to say on this. I'm going to answer this phone. Side dudes, when these dudes do you like this, don't say nothing.